Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another edition of Zero Trucks Given. I'm Laurie, and today is Euro Truck Simulator. Last time, we did a couple runs, managed to get ourselves up to level 2, put a little money in the bank, not much, 17,000. And I think our last run was Le Mans to Paris, if I remember correctly. So let's get into a job. See what we can do here. Okay, so we want to stay within France, which is good. So our top paying job, 6,000 bucks from Limoges to Clermont, which is a short run. It expires in 9 minutes. I'm going to be running a 700 horsepower Volvo with 12 speed. And we're hauling medical vaccines, so that means we're probably going to have a reefer. So let's take that job. If you're just joining us, part of the series is I'm running with a set of rules with a new save. Just a couple of essential mods. Route advisor, lights, and so forth. Oh, look. My head trackers decided to go bonky. There we go. Start this guy up. Ah, we got a map. That's always a good sign. Set our dashboard up here. Quickly look at the map so we know where we're going. Oh, a little bit of back roads. Not that far actually. So this is good. And we are hauling. No, it's not a reefer. It looks like an insulated trailer to me. I thought it might be a reefer, but I guess not. Running fatigue on, speeding violations on, and I'm not allowed to leave France, even if I have my own truck. So the goal is we're going to start with a brand new profile. I want to get upgrade the garage to a large garage. Trucks, fully loaded trucks for my drivers. I can't control where they go, but I can control where I go, so we're not going to be leaving France at all. And once we have all that, and we have $1 million in the bank, we're calling it a win. Till then, just a lowly little worker like everybody else. Lights are on? Yeah, okay. I wasn't sure. Whoa, speeding. Speeding, gotta be careful. Don't want fines. I've been doing this series. This is day 2 on the Euro Truck side, but I've been doing the American truck with the same rules. for me is to end up with the truck that I want, which is an old school truck. It's a Volvo F88 that was on the screen at the beginning. I love the old truck. But I will not be giving my drivers the old truck. That'll be for me to do. Because that's personally what I want to drive. Now, unlike the American side of this game, the old Volvo here is actually considered a used vehicle when it comes to the pricing on it. So it's a lot cheaper. Whoa! Pay attention a little bit. So it's going to be easier to get into. I can get fully loaded, decked out exactly the way I want for around 100,000 euros. So this is going to be a little easier. And there's more cities in France that we can go to compared to where we started in America. These little French villages, if you've never been to France and so forth, it's pretty accurate. Except, whoa, back off the speed again. Cause an accident. Exactly the greatest way of doing this, considering we're starting at night. In the rain. So it means that you guys don't get to see a lot of what's going on, you just get to see the town of the windshield. Some construction here. Lovely. I am manually shifting with paddle shifters. So I'm just curious what my weight is. I see 5 tons. There's like nothing on there. Up a little bit. So the only drawback to some of these back roads is all the small villages can slow you down. Usually don't have an issue with the time to do the job. We're lucky this guy will pull off. Nope. to sit back here and wait. We have time. It's only 128 kilometers to the next. Let's see, do I have enough to get around them? Hope so. To the last second to pull in here. Now, I enjoy this series quite a bit. The Euro truck, since I moved to Europe, I've really adjusted to the roads here. Heck of a lot different from Canada. Much narrower. Excuse me. One of the things that I got asked back home is, how did you adjust to all the traffic circles? It's not that hard of adjustment. Canada has them as well. You do get used to them. I actually prefer them over lights, to be honest. Speeding on the ramp. Gears is all we got. The sun's coming up. Stops. Beautiful. 64 kilometers to go, so not that far at all. You know, when you look at the detail on the map, if you get out and you camera around and you actually take a look at the areas that you're supposed to be able to see, not the areas in between. They kind of fade. Oh, we got a host from Grim Reaper. Thank you very much, Grim Reaper, again, giving me that hosting. Much appreciated. Through the gate here, and it's there. The one thing that messes me up all the time is the toll gates in France are easy. The auto pass works on the first two gates. That's a given. The Italian one a little bit different because you've got to kind of look. It's the yellow and blue markings on the pavement. But when you start getting up north, Scandinavia and so forth, it's a little different. You start going across some of those bridges, you got to pay the toll. Or you get up into Norway, and you get some of these sections, and you're like, which one do I take? Okay, it tells me to go to the circle. I'm not. I'm taking the ramp here. Cut off a little bit of time on the trip. Nothing coming. Oh, no. That's gonna cost me shit. Shit. That's not good. Hey, Coco, how's it going? Hope I'm reading that right. It's on the iPad, and I'm trying to pay attention and not run into the back of a cop car here. Apologize if it's not. I'll look at it a little closer when I get a second. That's my first speeding offense since we started this in either game. So, it was going to happen sooner or later. It's great. I didn't really want to get a speeding offense today. Not like they give you much choice, do they? They're real quick to nail you when you do mess it up. It's 50 here, but I'm going to do 45. Why? Because I don't want another ticket. There we go. I can look at the screen a little better. I'm sorry. Do you find the volume a little low? Okay. Let me just pop up the map here and I can adjust that. Give me 1 second to fix that here. There we go. That should be a little bit better. Let me know if you can't hear me. Alrighty. So I think we'll probably manage to get up a couple levels and build up a couple of euros in the kitty today. Not a problem. Not a problem. Thanks for pointing it out to me. When I listened back, it sounded okay to me on the last couple of streams, but I might have accidentally turned the mic down. So I apologize. Nice to point that out. Now I got caught playing last night, and I got caught out at a light. I don't know what the heck happened. It turned around and nailed me for running a red. And when I looked outside, I was definitely behind the line. That kind of ticked me off a little bit here. So are you new to the game? No, actually, I have about probably 200 hours or so in ETS and another 100 or so in American. And let's see where we're going to park. Right there. But what I wanted to do is I wanted to... oh, did I hang the trailer up? I did, didn't I? Okay. I wanted to do a series starting from scratch because it's been a while. I'm like level 60 odd something in both games. In Euro, I've got about 70 garages, 150 workers, and you know, so it's not definitely not new to the game, that's for sure. But I just wanted to go back and start something fresh from the beginning, and I figured I'd make a series out of it and put some rules on it. Because normally I play with traffic violations and fatigue off, and loaded to the gills with mods. And I wanted to do something different on the series. Second, I'll read what you wrote there. Again, I use an iPad for a second screen for the child. I gotta be off. As long as I don't hit the building, I'll be happy. I can straighten it out. Yeah, let me straighten that out. Swing it the other way a little bit. That'll come up green for me. That should. There we go. We'll take that as a park. So, get rid of that beeper. And drop the trailer. I'm asking because I like helping new players to get started. Can I ask what are these airplane noises in the background? So you noticed, did you? That's my fault. Actually, the laundry facilities are kind of next to my office here. Hang on, let me see if I can minimize that sound. There, that should make a difference. I didn't realize it was that loud. Yeah, it's cool when people help out in a game like that. It can be a little overwhelming at the beginning when you're trying to figure things out. I don't think most people have problems with the driving. It's more or less the parking and then figuring out, you know, what they need for each type of delivery. Because I've made the mistake. I've made the mistake of grabbing the wrong truck when I started, trying to do a heavy haul, and I didn't have the truck for it when I first got my truck. The bank wants to give me more money. That's nice of them, but I don't want their money. But yeah, this is the beast here that I'm moving to. I like driving the old trucks. In my main profile, I've got this decked out, and I've got a Scania S loaded, and this is by far more fun to drive. It struggles with the hills, can't do any more than about 93 kilometers an hour downhill tailwind, 95 on a good run, but I just love driving it. Take a quick look, just pop in the cab here. that's an old school truck. No digital, nothing. It's all push buttons. And it does come as a sleeper variant, so you do have that option as well. But that's the goal for me to drive anyways. For the rest of the drivers, I was thinking of just kind of throwing them in. My goal in the series was to have one garage completely filled, all the possible trailer combinations for all the drivers, and $1 million in the bank, and I would consider that a win. So this is what the goal is for me, because I just love driving that thing. Let's see, staying within France. Wow. Prices have gone down. That sort of sucks. Paris to Le Mans. Best we can get. See anything that has a better price per kilometer either. So I guess that's it. I'm connected to trucks in real life and they've always fascinated me. Yeah, you know, some people I've met probably 4 or 5 actual truck drivers that do this, play this game for relaxation. You know, I'm in the IT industry. What do? I come home and I play on a computer. So I sort of get that. And when you've got connection to it, they are cool. They are cool. Hey, we're in a DAF and we have a GPS. Good. Okay, so we got a car hauler. That's cool. Let's see what we got on the old dashboard here. Ooh, fancy. Okay, some lights on the situation. And I didn't check, but it's a 12 speed. Pretty normal. Guess we can pull this thing away. There's nothing on the side I'm going to hit there. There we go. Scrub it on the way out. A little bit of a high dollar damage if I screwed that up. Oh. I don't think it's going to be a very long run. Kilometers. Do that blindfolded. That brings on new meaning since they have that Bird Box show on Netflix. So sure, I'm going to use that phrase anymore. Red light glide. Truck's lighter than what I expected for the braking. crazy. I've been here before. There we go. I'm gonna get in the auto pay lane. And away we go. Yep. I don't drive a DAF very often. Not one of my, not one of my more, more favorite, not one of my favorite trucks to drive for some reason. Not sure why. Seems alright. Color scheme is not too bad on the inside. And away we go. Give me my speed limit back. There we go. I've been a big supporter of Scania trucks in the game, for whatever reason. I think I forget at the beginning just how it feels to drive all these different trucks, getting used to everything changing every job. Sorry, Mr. Bullet's Eye, you have to hold off. 53 kilometers. That's not bad. Be that quick. One thing I do find bothersome: passenger mirrors. If I wasted all my time adjusting the mirrors every time I got in the truck for these quick jobs, I'd end up being late for them. Try to get the mirrors just right so you live with what you got. Peaceful day driving. And the scenery here is accurate. I think once this job is done, I'm going to have to stop for a second here and just close the window. Getting a draft. Enjoy the view here. Damn purdy. Damn purdy, as they say. Close. I'm probably going to have to exit soon, but I'm going to try to get around these. If not, I can always slow down and tuck in. GPS. Show me if I did this wrong, if I should have been in the other lane. Nope, I get to go straight here. Good. Trucking along. Diving lanes, that's I do that on American. Shouldn't be doing that on European. Also with the stability set basically off. Much easier to roll the truck now. Especially in Euro truck, they seem to be much taller. Center of gravity is based up higher. This is where I'm gonna have to jump off. No, I think I'm lucky. Nope, it's gonna be the next exit. Is this one? Okay. Deal with that. Ahoy, ahoy. Double lane change here. Not, that's where my main garage is. Righty. To pay the toll. I think they've modeled the toll gates wrong, at least the French ones. because it's always where you get on and get off. It's never in the middle of the auto routes. It's always where you get on and get off. We get up here and have to turn off, so no sense trying to go faster. Oh, gotta love the AI when they pull those tricks. I am going to change lanes and then I'm going to jam on the brakes. And try to cause you to rear end me and get another ticket. Here we go. Cautious coming to the circles in the game because the AI drives me nuts with the way it maneuvers. HP? I am. BHV, right? Oops. Yeah, BHV. Yeah, let's see where they want it. Locked up to the gate. Okay. Trailers here. Yeah. So we're gonna have to go in blind side on this. Okay, let's see how badly I screwed up. I can salvage that. I can salvage that. That's not a problem. Hey, look, a building. There we go. So, we'll call that a park. What's up? How's the stream going? Townsy, hey. Awesome to see you. Going good. Going good. 1 speeding ticket out of 4 streams. So I figure I'm doing all right here. Now, give me 1 second. I'm just going to mute the mic because I have to close the window here. I'm getting a draft on my legs. Something fierce. 1 minute. All right, sorry about that. Just with the window open, I was just getting a draft that's killing my feet. You think I was freezing or something. Yeah, so not too bad. 1 speeding ticket, and we're just getting going. So thanks for dropping by. I appreciate it. Nice to see some friendly faces. But yeah, just for a little background, I'm doing this series, Zero Trucks Given. I'm starting over with ETS and ATS. So I've started new profiles, and my goal on both is to have 1 garage filled, top of the line vehicles, all the trailers, and $1 million in the bank, or €1 million, whatever case may be for either series. But the rules is that I have to drive with all the speeding fines on, the fatigue, everything else, and I'm not allowed to leave the starting territory. So an American truck, I started in Oregon, and I can't leave the state. I can't control the drivers because they're AIs. They can take whatever jobs, but I can't leave Oregon no matter what. And in this case, I'm starting in France, so I can't leave France no matter what. So that's my goal. And on this one, my goal truck is this one. Do the least I could do. Hey, I did nothing. That was Twarg, Mr. T himself. But we need to get some more jobs under our belt here. Make up some more cash. So we got Nantes to Le Mans. Ooh, heavy truck 5. So it's an important delivery. It's heavy cargo. It's high value, and it's the big boy, 14 speeds. Gonna have some gut gears. We're gonna have to do that. I don't think we have a choice. What are we taking in? Asphalt Miller, 844 tons. Yeah, that's a big job. Let's see how badly that ends up costing me. Lord knows I'm not good with heavy loads. So what is it? Ew. It's one of those. Okay. That's a beast. That's a beast to say the least. Okay. So where are we? Where are we going? We're going from... There's my home garage in Nantes. And we're going up to Le Mans. It's not a long run. 250 kilometers, but... And it's a 14 speed, so chances are... Yeah, it's going to have a couple of crawlers. So you know what? We'll try this in second. And see what we can get out of it. Not too bad. But if I have to start on a hill, definitely going to need those crawling gears. That's a little bit of a beast. Not quite articulated. from his stream. Dude, if you were to go and visit everybody that streams that was in that stream, probably have a few places you got to stop by today. There was a lot of people that came over, which was cool. So how'd the rest of your stream go there yesterday anyways? Hope it, no major issues on the farms? Playing around last night. I still have to set my wheel up. I'm still playing with the game controller, so. But I do have the wheel. And a head tracker, which I think I can use in game as well. Yeah, get out of my way. I need a big corner. No, I cleared. That's good. Yeah, I think if anything like that ever happened on my stream, I think I would just have to stop. That's it. We've reached peak viewers. I'm calling it quits. Good guy, though. You know, I was shocked. I've sort of been lurking on his channel for a while. Kind of just learning more about the more about farm sim, and somebody in there asked the question about setting up the radio stations, and I responded to the guy and I said, no, I've done it in 17. If it's the same in 19, then you can just enable that. That's a file that you edit. You put your streams in, and there's even an instruction file in there. And I told him that. And the guy whispered to me, and I said thanks. And I said, no problem, you know. And then he gifted a sub to me. I couldn't believe it. It was unbelievable. Unbelievable. I didn't know what to do with all the follow alerts. Honestly, if I could go back and clip that, I would, because that was absolutely stupendous. I was sitting there, I wasn't even watching. I stepped out into the kitchen, and all I could hear was your alert sound going off, and you thanking them, and then the alert sound going off, and you thanking them, and then you're in the middle of thanking one, and the alert sound goes off again, and it was just continuous there. That's the thing. Small acts of kindness go a long way. You're absolutely right, man. I close off every stream, and I tell people, you know what? The world's kind of going through a shitty time right now with everything going on. You know, go out and do something nice for somebody. I don't care if it's online, offline, whatever. Buy somebody a cup of coffee. Pay them a compliment. Go watch their stream and support the small streamers. Go and find somebody that's got no viewers or one viewer. You probably know if he's got 1 or 2 viewers, it's probably him monitoring his stream and a chat bot logged in. So, you know, go do something. Go surprise the hell out of them. And it makes a difference. All my favorite streamers that I've gotten to know are all small streamers that have, you know, at most 10 viewers. It's crazy how a little bit can do so much. little bit of weight on here. Starting to feel it coming up that little rise. Yeah, I was flipping through streams about 2 weeks ago, and I came across this guy with no viewers, and he was under the just chatting category. I was in real life or whatever, or just chatting. And I popped in on him. We had a good conversation. He was a young guy too, from Norway. That's the thing. Some small streamers are just as entertaining as the big guys. You know, I absolutely agree with you. Absolutely, positively, 100% agree with that. And I think it's actually they're more interactive. A lot more interactive. Like, I mean, if you end up watching somebody like Ninja, you know, sure, he's entertaining. I mean, he's definitely entertaining, but he has so many people in his stream, in the chat, and it's just going ballistic. There's no way that he can connect with all of that the way a small streamer can. It's just impossible. It's a rule of numbers. Come on. The rule of numbers. Yeah, a lot of the big streamers are just obnoxious in my eyes. Some are. Some really are. Don't get me wrong, there's some small streamers too that are really obnoxious with some of the stuff that they do. You know? But, I mean, these guys are big because they're entertaining. And yeah, I go and watch Ninja play Fortnite every once in a while because I can't play Fortnite to save my life. If you told me you got to get a win in Fortnite, I'm going to say, am I playing against nobody? Because that's the only way I'm going to win that. But I like to watch. You know, there's another guy that him and I end up chatting a lot. It's a streamer by the name of Almond Plays. And he's an Aussie streamer that streams Football Manager. And I go in and I rib him all the time because the first time I saw him was playing Euro Truck. But that's why they pull in big crowds. Well, yeah, obviously. I remember when I first started streaming nearly 3 years ago, I popped into one of the streamers' channels as soon as I found out, as soon as he found out I was a fellow streamer. He threw me off and banned me. That's just attitude. That's the wrong attitude. I don't care who pops in here, whether you're a streamer or not. But this Almond Plays, he was playing Football Manager. Now, I'm not a sports guy. I do not like sports whatsoever. I do not play sports. I do not watch sports. Okay, let me rephrase that. I'll watch darts, billiards, and curling. Because I think a real sport is something that you should be able to drink while doing. That's the way I look at it. But he was playing Football Manager, but just shot the shit. You know, that's what he plays mainly. But I caught him playing Euro Truck. And we had some chuckles. And he comes into my stream all the time. I go into his stream all the time. It's great. And he's on the other side of the world, so you know, there's a time difference, but we manage to catch each other once in a while, and it's very cool. And he's got maybe 10 viewers, tops. You forgive me if I don't answer the chat right away. I've got it set up on an iPad mini, and it's out of my field of view at the moment. So I have to wait till I get a straight stretch of road. You can see how I was drifting as I was reading what you wrote earlier. Okay. Nowadays, more and more streamers actually support other streamers. Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. You know, even you see all these streamers that have at the bottom of their listing, you know, team such and such. That's cool, but I don't know if that's helpful. I think it's more helpful when you turn around and you say, hey, my 4 viewers or 3 viewers, whatever I happen to have, guess what's going on? We're going to flip you over to this guy who's got 2 viewers. So now he has 5. You know, we're going to host this guy. We're going to go raid him. It's not much, but when you're sitting there with 2 viewers and you get a guy with 2 viewers to raid you, you're like, yeah, that's 100% improvement. It's awesome. I think it's one of the most impressive things you could do for a small streamer. You know, I got one guy that auto-hosts me, and every time it pops up that he's auto-hosting me, I thank him, whether he's there to hear it or not, because I appreciate it. You know, it makes a difference to me that maybe somebody's going to drop by his channel and he's going to be able to put an extra viewer in my pocket that might never have even thought of going to see my channel. And I'm sitting there, I'm watching T, you know, who's an affiliate trying to get partnered, and I'm thinking, wow, the community that he has, and he's not partnered yet. And I look at what I'm doing and I go, yeah, that's not in the cards. And to be honest, I don't think I want that. I stream because I like to stream. You know, I had a discussion, who was it with? I think it was with Almond. And you know, he's got the donation links and everything, and I don't have that up. I'm not interested in that. That doesn't do anything for me. Plus, I don't want to have to deal with all the crap that goes along with that with PayPal and stuff. But what I'd like to be able to do is say, hey, you want to donate? Here's a button. It takes you to my favorite charity or a charity or whatever charity. Donate to them. Donate to them. You don't have to tell me you did. You don't have to show me you did. But there's an option for you. You know, I wouldn't even know what to do to deal with if I got bits and stuff. I have no clue when it comes to that stuff. I stream to make friends and have fun. Yeah, making money is a bonus, but it doesn't matter. You know, I know for a fact I am never going to be a ninja. Hell, I'd be happy to think I could get close to T, but no, I know that's not going to happen. If it ever does, it's going to take a long time to get there. You know, but that's not why I do it. You know, I post all my content up on YouTube as well, and I got some people that come and watch it. I have a regular lurker. I know because he shows up. He or she, I should say, shows up and watches my videos after I post them within a few minutes. You can tell in the stats. And he's from a country that I know that I don't have a friend in, an online friend. So I know he's coming there and he sits through it, or she, don't know who it is. That's cool. I've set my long-term goal, but no rush to get there. My goal is to eventually... Come on, let me out. Should I hit the caravan? My long-term goal is to eventually stream more and enjoy the time that I'm streaming. Right now, like I used to stream a lot. And I'm gonna hook that trailer anyway. I used to stream a lot, and it was just I'd throw it on, and me and my buddies would play Elite Dangerous, and we'd just leave the stream running. No chat, no nothing, didn't care. And I had a few viewers and a few followers from that. But it wasn't like it was a goal to do anything with that. And then I had some PC issues, so I couldn't stream for about a year. It's about the moment you're in now. Exactly. I couldn't stream for about a year. And I managed to get my PC issues sorted and ended up picking up a new microphone at Christmas. I said, you know what? I'm going to stream more. And I decided to set a schedule, and yeah, I'm only doing a couple hours, 3 days a week. But that's what I have time for. So that's what I'm doing. Now, will I throw up a stream on the weekend occasionally? Absolutely. But I can only commit to what I can commit to. Being a full-time streamer is not in my cards. So even if I suddenly blew up and became as huge as Ninja, there's no way in hell I would be able to do anything with that. I'm gonna screw this up. I knew it. Now hook that trailer. I know it. I just gotta get over the dot so I can see where I'm parking it. And this one's gonna be brutal. Yeah, that's what I kind of figured. Yeah, even if I blew up as big as Ninja, I couldn't do anything with it. I couldn't. There's no way I would end up being a full-time streamer just because all of a sudden I blow up. There's no way. Not in the cards. Not in the cards at all. Would it be cool? Yeah. But that would be like your 15 minutes of fame. Because it wouldn't continue. Let me tell you that much. I'd like to be full-time and it's in no rush because it's about having fun making friends. Exactly. Exactly. Sorry if my head's bobbing around here. I'm just trying to get a good view on everything. Because this is going to be a little bit of a bitch to park. This is going to be a 57-point parking turn. I know it. Let's see how badly I can screw this one up. Gotta be steerable trailer now. Yeah. Swing it in, boys. Turn those wheels. Okay, hang on. There we go. hard and swing the top around. Come on. Oh, went too far over. Shit. Okay, I lied. This is going to be a 7-point turn. No, too close on the other side, aren't we? Yeah, it's going to be hard to get this one. Come on. I don't have the room to swing the front end over. No, she's walking on me. Ah. Yeehaw! Hard to see with the post there. Okay. One last time. There we go. Get it in. Come on. Cut it a little more. Nope. Articulating trailers. I am so glad I don't do this in real life. Come on, give it to me. Give it to me. Ah, that back end swinging again. Jeez. Ah. This is going to make me late. You know what? When in doubt, figure it out. There we go. Let's get it up against the fence here. Whoops. Try some reverse. Hey, what do we got? How many tries is that? 8? 9? Yippee-yi-yay. Well, that one's done. Yeah, no, I could never. You bet I can park it to. Yeah, nice. Level 5, get an extra point. No, the idea of becoming a full-time streamer does not apply to me, unfortunately. You know, I'm a little bit with the older crowd, so that's not going to help me out. But hey, I do love it, even if it's only for, you know, 1, 2, 3 people, whatever. If they're willing to stick around, hey, I'll try to entertain. Is it the Gladiator? Do you not find me entertaining? Are you not entertained? Hey, more cars. I think the price is going up a little bit. Why does that seem so low? Jeez. That does seem low. I thought I was getting higher prices than that. Or I might be thinking of American Truck, since I've been doing both. We could do cars. Braco vans. What are Braco vans? I have no idea. I think that one basically the same run. So, are you not entertained? Exactly. That's exactly it, Townsy. That's why I like chuckling about T's cam. Sexy joystick always on the view there. It's like, look at the way he wiggles his joystick. I find that entertaining. That's just me. Okay, have I got anything on the dash here that can help me? Hey, I got a kilometer thingy for... Now, where am I going? Wait, there's no GPS? Oh, shit. There's a GPS. Okay, I guess I'm going out this way. Try not to hook the trailer up. Hey, we're gonna go past my garage, I believe. Yeah, it's right up here, opposite the gas station. This is my home garage. A shed of a lot. That's my home garage. That's what I bought. That's what I own. They graffitied it again. I just cleaned that. Isn't that great? Yeah, there's definitely a little bit of rampant graffiti in this town. Let me tell you. That's 2 or 3 times now they've graffitied that wall. I keep cleaning it. Doesn't help. I know nothing about cryptocurrency, but for some reason feel myself drawn in by the whole Axie infinite motion. Cryptocurrency. You know, I knew a guy when Bitcoin first started. He was getting his bitcoins, putting it together, doing his own mining, and he ended up with quite a few. But this was in the infancy of it, and the first place that he could actually use them was like Pizza Hut or something. So he used like his 8 or 10 bitcoins that he had and bought pizza with it. And I haven't talked to this guy in years, but I got to imagine that last year when it was up around 20 or 30, whatever it got to, 20 or 30 grand, I am sure he was sitting there just bawling his eyes out because he could have had, you know, I think he had like 10 Bitcoin or something, I don't know. But I'm sure he could have cashed out and paid off his mortgage. I am sure of that. Most definitely. Can't seem to find him now. You know, there's a lot of people that were in that boat. They put him in an offline wallet on a USB stick, and at some point either overwrote them or lost the stick or it died or whatever. I am sure that last year they were all, you know, what could have been, what could have been, what could have been. I could have been rich. I could have had it all. No. It wasn't meant to be. Was not meant to be, bud. Sorry. That's just the way the ball bounces. Oh yeah, let's merge out. You know, every time I'm out here, it rains. is all I got. There's an estate agent that sells houses using bitcoins. See, that's what I don't understand. That part of it I do not understand, because it fluctuates so much, so quickly. You know, in the amount of time, like let's say you're looking at 250,000, which is X number of bitcoins. From the amount of time that you start out to transfer those coins to the amount of time that the real estate agent or bank or whatever goes to sell them off, they could drop, and that 250,000 is now 200,000. Well, then they're 50,000 short. So I can't see how people are willing to do that in that sort of a situation when it's all speculation based. You know, like yes, the dollar or the euro fluctuates, but you know, unless you're turning around and taking those euros or dollars and converting them to something else, a euro's a euro, no matter how you look at it. You know, in 30 days from the time I hand the money to my bank till it closes escrow and goes over to you, if I give you 250,000, that's what you're getting. You're getting 250,000. I don't understand the volatility of how you could do something, especially like a big purchase like a house or a car or something like that. Well, yeah, of course it's invisible. But then again, we're dealing with paper. You're dealing with paper in the real world. So, I mean, how much more ludicrous is it? I've got paper. I got a whole ream of paper here for my printer. The only reason it's worth anything is because the government has said, you know what, we'll put some backing behind it. To me, that is just as ludicrous as, when you get right down to it, it's just as ludicrous as the Bitcoin. But it's the fluctuations that get me. Like, I understand, you know, going up a few cents, down a few cents, and dying 50 cents, whatever it is, in currency trading, because you're basing the power of your unit of currency against another unit of currency. I understand there's fluctuations depending on things, but the volatility that was in that market for cryptocurrency, like, I don't even know where it stands today. It's is it over 1,000 still? I know at one point it was like 20 grand. I don't think it's over 1,000 US. I think it's dropped out completely. Driving like a madman. Trying to get the job done in the rain. Now, cryptocurrency is not... I understand the concept. I understand the idea of tracking it and everything. But the assigned value, I don't see. I don't see how you can do that and have it go up and down so drastically over the course of a day. Like, I mean, yes, gold has its volatility, but nothing like that. It's 3.5K. Okay, so that's better than what I thought, because I thought the bottom dropped out of that market much more than what it did, I guess. Because there was, I think, at the beginning of last year, it was somewhere around 1,500. And then it had that meteoric rise over a period of, what, a week, 2 weeks, where it just completely went through the roof. Completely went nuts. Ethereum is pegged at 17 euros. Yeah, see, with the multiple currencies too, I don't. That's another one that is based on the crypto stuff that, again, I don't understand how you can associate something with that because of the volatility in it. You know, when you compare it to the rest of the markets, whether it's a commodities market with gold or platinum or silver or whatever, I understand the fluctuations, but there's not these wild fluctuations. If gold suddenly shot up to, 200 times its value, and then 3 months later dropped out to, half of what it is or what it was at the beginning, the world's economies would take a dump. There'd be some freaking out, as they say, on the markets during the rise and the fall, because we've decided that we're going to put this massive value on a rock, on a pretty rock, which is basically what we've done, like it or not. But the volatility, that's like a stock market crash in my head. I know nothing when it comes to crypto or blockchains. I understand the concept. It's basically a public ledger that you cannot forge. So if you're balancing your account and you say, okay, I've got 10,000 in the bank and I paid 3,000 in bills, I should have 7,000 left. But then you slip out 500 for your own pocket expenses. Well, the wife doesn't have to know that you slipped out the 500 unless she looks at the bank account. With the cryptocurrency, she could say, oh yeah, look at that. I can see everything that you did with that. You can't fake it. So that idea I get. That concept I understand. But it's the rest of the crazy stuff that goes along with it. That's what gets me. 1 second here. I've got an itch that's going to bother me driving and probably make me crash. So I'm going to deal with that in a pause screen. Rather than you having to watch my head tracker go nuts and me rolling the truck. I don't have to understand the crypto blockchain stuff besides the basics, because there are smarter people than me that go out there and use that stuff, so I don't have to worry about it. Because I'll be honest, I really don't think there's going to be a point where I'm going to be using Bitcoin or Juju Coin or Ethereum or because I just don't think with the volatility that it can last. That's just my personal opinion. And I know nothing. I'm not a financial advisor, nor do I play one on Twitch. These are just my opinions. And opinions are like arseholes. Everybody has one. So that's just the way it is. I'm gonna get an out here. I'm gonna have to squeeze again. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll take that. Oh, you could have went. You would have been safe. Not like I'm going to run you over. You know, I swear the cop car was there the last time I came through here. I think he comes to the circle, just goes around and round and round. Just to piss people off. Get off the bus. The buses in here are the worst. I've had more accidents with the buses than any other type of vehicle. And that includes my own stupidity of rolling my truck. I've had more buses hit me than anything else. Yes, I'm biased against buses. Take that to the bank. Then again, the opinions here expressed are those of the host and not of the Twitch platform. Isn't that the legal disclaimer they use all the time on radio shows? You know, we're bringing on somebody that's really controversial and he's going to say some stupid things. But those are his opinions and not of the radio station or its management. Sorry, I was here first, Mr. Copper. You can wait for me to go around the circle. There's a lot of circles here. There's that same cop. It's a conspiracy, I'm telling you. He's following me. I swear, it's the same cop car. Absolutely the same cop car. He's messing with me. Hey, Willinette. I'm here with your cars. Where do you want them? Sure. No problem. I can put them at the end of the parking lot. Yep, no, I'm sure that is the same freaking cop car. Same one. Oh, is he going by on the street? See? Look, there he is. There he is. You tell me he's not following me. No, I'm not paranoid. Yes, it's a video game. He's following me. I'm telling you. I am not paranoid. He is most definitely following my ass around. He's here to give me grief. For me, non-steerable trailers are a little more predictable to drive. This one doesn't seem to have the same tail swing. It's a big parking lot, son. Use it all. Well, we got to start a little bit of a swing there. So we'll be able to get the other piece in. And there we go. Man, I'm telling you, if I was the one taking the driving test, it would be horrible. But you know what? I consider that a park. Oh, shut up with the beeper. There we go. Where's that cop? I swear, he's following me. He's going by me all the time, man. Got it in for me. Okay, so how are we doing? Level 4 and 38,000. 38,000, eh? I gotta look. I gotta price it out. Where's my Volvo dealer? There he is. They won't let me buy online because I don't have enough moolah. Okay, let's figure out what it's going to cost. So, first of all, I want the sleeper. The tag lift. I could go with the tag lift. Well, let's put the engine in first. Take the big boy. Gotta have the big motor. And if I'm not mistaken, that's the one that I want, the 16 speed. So if we go back to the chassis here and I look at our levels, we're not built for heavy cargo, that's for sure. If I do this, we get heavy cargo, we get locked off. Hill traversal seems to be the same no matter what. Probably stay with the single. And yeah, I like the interior, the black. Worry about that for now. Gotta do paint. Gotta dress it up real nice. Try to get an idea here. Fancy. That doesn't impress me. Nice truck. Yeah, this is one of my favorites because of the fact that it's old school, and I do like that. There we go. That's what I like there. Pay a little bit more and get the fancy one. No, that's fine. Nope, don't want a stone guard. Don't need windshield sets. Oh yeah, gotta have a sun visor. Gotta have the light adapters because we gotta put little roof lights on there. It's old school. Gotta do it. Sunroof? Damn right, we gotta have a sunroof. Definitely gotta have a sunroof. Gotta have a roof spoiler. Gotta have a roof spoiler. Or should I go with the rack? The rack's cool. Because when you do the racks, then you can do big air horns. Yeah. Look at the rack for now. Okay, what do we got here? Need some white flaps there. School there. Okay. Now we look at the inside. The inside, I don't think there's really much we need except the GPS. Gotta have a GPS or we're screwed. Let's put a GPS on there. No, not the Mentos. Not a loaf of bread. Coffee cups. No. All the way down. All the way down. Tablet GPS. There we go. So that gives us a GPS. And what the heck? And a compass. Stay with the stock. That's fine. Much else in here? Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. I'll buy that. That's worth it for me. And some curtains. Oh. Bunk. There we go. Okay, so now we look at the paint. I like that, but that color is going to look strange when we get outside. But what I can do is I can make my own custom paint. I've got enough money to buy this truck. Ah, I have enough money to buy this truck. Look at that. It's 34,000. I got 38. I can put a custom paint job on this thing. Okay, well. No, that's not what I wanted. Hang on. This one I want to darken up. That to be black. And the base color. Look at that red. Not too bright. You don't want to go too dark. You want to get something you can match up. So it's that. Ooh. Ooh. Nike. If I buy that, that's going to leave me $4,000 in the bank for speeding tickets. And crashes. But then I got to start paying my own fuel. You know what? We're going to need a couple more jobs under our belt before we can do this. But got to have a spare tire just in case. Yeah, I can see this. I can see this happening. I can see this happening on the next couple of months. That's really cool. Oh yeah. Nothing fancy on the wheels though. As soon as I start touching the wheels, price goes up big time. Watch. Yeah, no, just the rims. That 3,000 for the rims. I don't think I paid 3,000 for the motor change. Look, it's 3,500 for the motor. It's like even going from the base to the high end, you're going up $1,550 or euros, and they want 3,000 for the rims. That's scary. Yeah. But I can live with that interior. I can drive that. It's got a GPS, got mirrors. It's a 12 speed. Now it'll have cruise control because that's automatic, but they just have that part of the game. The truck didn't originally come with it. I think this truck debuted somewhere around 65 or 66 when it came out, the F88. But for under 40 grand. So if I want to do the wheels on it and make it look pretty, sort of a hang on, before we do that, we have this, but where's our colors? Let me lock that in as a preset, keep that as a preset, go back to the wheels for a minute. If I take that, ooh, now I'm getting fancy. So if I do that, both sets, mind you, those are sets. I don't have to do 4 wheels individually, do I? No, I didn't think so. Okay, so then with the nuts, yeah, okay, do chrome. I don't need anything fancy for the hub. And the hub covers, should we have a little bit of chrome? No, that's a full cover there. Got anything unlocked that's chrome and cheap? Yeah, you can do that. And then up here, do chrome and put the monolith up here as well. So there we go. That would be the full truck. How much are we looking at? 42. So I could technically do this with another 20K. Because that'd give me about 15 in the bank. Ooh, that's nice. Nice, nice, nice. Can we save that as a custom configuration, I wonder? Because that's pretty. Not so sure about the wheels. May have to play with that a little bit. But yeah, we could see if I could. Oh, we're so close. Then we can start making some more money, because that'll give us a definite uptick. That'll give us a definite uptick. Okay, let me just check something here because I want to see how many jobs we've done, and I apologize if it screws up the display. So we've done 4 jobs on this run. Okay. That's correct. Yeah. Okay. So we're not far away from having our own truck. Now the thing is, we only have the one garage. So until we get a truck, we got nothing to park in it. If I look at the job markets, see, we're only getting 5,000. And these are the only cities that we've unlocked so far. So what we need to do is we need to get some more cities unlocked. So if I look at Nantes, Le Mans, Rennes, haven't been there yet. La Rochelle, haven't been there yet. Okay, so That's going to be cheaper jobs that way. What about here? We've been there. Burge, we've been to. No, we haven't. Okay. Claremont, been to. Claremont, Burge. Toulouse. See, there's would be another city opening up. But again, it's cheaper. So I'm probably about 5 jobs away from being able to afford that truck. So I think that's going to be coming soon. But we're getting a little too close for comfort for my end of stream here because I've got to go out and pick up the wife. So I'm going to actually call it quits without taking another job here. And we'll continue next week. So again, tomorrow will be American Truck. And then next week you'll get 2 episodes of Euro Truck on Tuesday and Thursday, with Wednesday being an American Truck. And there is a possibility tomorrow that I will be doing an extended stream. I'll have the time available. I won't have to run out at 3:15 to go pick up the wife. So I'll probably be doing an extended stream. And if I do that, who knows, maybe I can throw some farm sim in there. Probably not. I may not have the wheel configured and so forth. But I will have definitely some time I can jump into my other profile and we can do some actual full trucking with all the DLC. But I think that's going to be about it for now. I appreciate everybody coming out and spending the time. And let's see who I can toss you over to. That's something here. Got. See if there's anybody else playing Euro Truck that we know. Strawberry Queen. Strawberry Queen. Have no idea. Let me just take a quick listen.
Oh, 3 days. You think?
Yeah, I think we're going to go to Strawberry Queen. I really appreciate everybody showing up. I appreciate hanging out, giving me a chance to spout my mouth. But I hope you come back next time. Again, like I said, tomorrow will be ATS, and then next week will be a double shot of ETS with an ATS in the middle. So let's Strawberry Queen. So that's going to end it for me. Enjoy. Remember, it's a terrible world out here today. Something's going wrong somewhere in the world. Do something nice for somebody. I'm not saying the world's going completely to hell, but do something nice. Buy coffee, online, offline. Give somebody a compliment. Sit in on their stream. Hell, just go follow somebody on Twitter. Tell them you appreciate them. That would be cool. And remember, support the small streamers. There's more of us than there are of them. Remember that. It's important. It's very important. So, we're going to be popping over to catch Strawberry Queen, and we'll catch you tomorrow with some more American Truck Sim. Much appreciated you showing up. Have a good one. And here's Strawberry.